welcome back for another episode of Make It, and in this episode I'm going to try and make my very own Ultron mask, and by the end of this episode, so can you. So before we get started, I'm going to show you exactly what materials you're going to need to make your very own Ultron mask. So, let's get started. First, you're going to need red ink and silver spray paint. Some hot glue is also going to be needed. Some foam core as well. And last but not least, some paint and paintbrushes. So for the first part, what you're going to want to do is take your foam core, and with a knife and pencil, you're going to want to draw and then cut out the initial shape of Ultron's face. So you'll notice now that I'm creating some lines on the foam core itself. Now, foam core is a great material to use, but it doesn't really shape very well when you're trying to get something kind of round. So what you can do now is with a knife, once you've created those crease marks, is very gently and carefully cut, not all the way through the foam core, but about halfway, cut those little lines until it creates a bit of a crease. And then using those creases, you can bend them into whatever shape you want. So, once you get all those crease marks cut out, what you can do now is you can start taking your hot glue gun and filling those cracks and creases in with your hot glue. Now, once it cools and you've shaped it all together, you should have that rounded kind of effect that you were aiming to get. So you can see here that I got my circular objects cut out for the ear part, and I'm attaching what I've cut out for the actual jawline. So once you get all those parts cut out, you can start gluing them together and shaping them like we tried earlier. And once you get them glued together, it should make a pretty solid jaw for your mask. So for the part that Ultron has on his ears, those weird elf-like antenna things on the side of his head, I just took some strips of foam core, and very easily you can just kind of shape them any way you want. You can just kind of do this with your hand, and basically that's all you really need for that part. So I should say now that with this mask, I was trying to combine two different looks that Ultron had. The kind that he had in the movie and the one in the comic. I didn't care for those weird metally teeth that he had in the movie, so I tried to make this mask kind of my own style. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm taking some black paint and a bit of white and just kind of making him look a bit more roughed up, kind of battle damaged. And you can do it any way you want. If you want it to be clean cut and kind of smooth, then awesome, go for it. But this is just my kind of style. So there you have it. If you followed all the steps, you should have your very own Ultron mask. So if you have any other suggestions for future characters you'd like to see on Make It, let me know in the comments below. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe and share. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and see you next time on Make It.